Hello to all my beautiful green aliens out there. This is your own friend Chamas here. In today's lesson, I would like to speak about something I'm really interested in, something that I would really love to share with you guys, and that is none other than adverb clauses. So, we are going to get in depth of what is an adverb clause, what does it do in a sentence, how to use it in a sentence. We will go inside and out of every single thing in about adverb clauses, and we are going to get a brief depth and definition about it. So let's get started. Alright guys, now the very first thing to know about is that it is a clause. It is none other than anything, it is a clause. It is referenced in its name itself, adverb clauses. So, the first thing that we get into is, it is a group of words that is the subject-verb combination. It has both the subject and the verb. Both the subject as well as the verb. That is why it is a clause. And it always starts with some special subordinating conjunctions. Conjunctions such as because, unless, as, for, since, whenever, when, as soon as if, as though, every time, any time, every moment, every single time, since, for, etc. And there are many more subordinate conjunctions. So, since it starts with a subordinating conjunction, it is always a dependent clause, that it does not stand on its own. It always needs the support of other parts of the sentence to give it complete meaning or full sense, and it always requires the remaining part of the sentence to make it meaningful, otherwise it will become meaningless. That is why it is a dependent clause and needs the support of other sentences. Okay, let's get into some more facts. Now let's know. So it is an adverb clause. An adverb clause is a clause that works or acts as an adverb in a sentence, in a particular sentence. So what does an adverb do? It modifies the verb in a sentence, and it also modifies an adjective or adverb at certain or special cases. So the special thing about adverb clauses are coming is that an adverb clause also works like an adverb. It also does the same job of an adverb. So what does the adverb do? It gives information about the verb in the sentence. It modifies the verb in the sentence. And that is what similarly the adverb clauses does too. So after hearing all of these facts, we are just going to check about some of the few answers it questions, as well as we get as a solution towards it. We get the answer towards it, as I told before. So, when the action is happening, it is the first point of the situation or of the sequence, when the action is happening, and it is called as the adverb of time. We get it by the symbol word of when. It is a time word, and that is why I say you it is the adverb of time. And where the action is happening, the place that the action is happening, it is the adverb of place. Now, why the action has happened, it is the adverb of reason or purpose. The second one and the last one we come into is how the action is done, adverbs of manner. That's all. So now let's take some few examples about and know how to use it into a sentence. So let's go with the first sentence. I shout at people when they piss me off. So this is a particular sentence, and we all can easily identify the adverb clause in it. It is none other than when they piss me off. This is the adverb clause in it. You know why? Because it is the point of the sentence where the conjunction when. When is the conjunction, is the subordinating conjunction it begins with. So it is the adverb clause. Now, can you guess what is the second one, which is none other than the subordinating conjunction? It is none other than, as I told you before, it is when. When is the subordinating conjunction that we can easily identify whether it is an adverbial clause. So the second one we come to is the noun, the noun of the particular clause. The noun of the particular clause is none other than they. When they piss me off. In that, the noun is they. So what is the verb in the clause? The verb in the clause is piss. Piss means to get annoyed or irritated. None other than that. So now the specific thing that we understand from this sentence is that we see the often use of when. In the before also I said we use when in the showing of time. And as exactly I told you, this is an adverb of time. It is none other than anything called the adverb of time. You know why it is called as the adverb of time? Because it is referencing the time when they piss you off. It is referencing the time when you get annoyed. It is showing about the time that how you shout. It is showing the time when you shout at other people. How you shout at other people? When you get pissed. It is none other than that. Now the second example I would like to give you is Tommy will get married after he gets a job. So we just check what is the adverb clause in it. I know that you all have found it. It is after he gets a job. I'll tell you why it is the adverb clause in it. Because there comes the conjunction after. After is the conjunction that we need to specify in the sentence because it also shows the time word. It also shows the referencing of time. Like how does the sentence play? Because it gives a lots of information about the verb. It gives information about the verb of the time of the verb. I told you it's just the same work of an adverb. What does an adverb do? It modifies the verb in it and it gives more idea of the verb and it gives some certain changes or specifications to the verb in it. And also the adverb clauses does the same. It gives the modification and changes to the verb when it is needed. So in this sentence, we'll just check after he gets a job. It is an adverb clause and the noun in it is symbol. It is he. He is the noun in the clause. And the verb in it is get. Gets is the verb in it. So I tell you that the time words are always used, which is the adverb of time to show a referencing or certain point of time at a particular time. It shows what the action is being done at a point of time. It shows the time of an action. It shows how an action is done after a period of time. That is the simple meaning of adverb of time. So now let's get into the next and simple and easier one as I